Hi, and welcome to Carolina Varsity's look at week 2 of the 2013 season. We've been doing a best to last for the Charlotte Mecklenburg schools, and so
my top 5 for this week. A couple little changes. Mallet Creek still on top. Their win over Butler pretty much solidifies their number 1 spot. I keep Independence at number 2. Huff moves up to number 3 with their victory. And I slid Catholic down to number 4, and Butler's at number 5 for me.
Well, for me, I'm a little bit different. I think we're pretty solid on the first 3.
Yeah.
Mallet Creek, Independence, Huff. But I'm going to say that I think that, in my opinion, the gap between Mallet Creek and Independence has gotten a lot closer.
Okay.
So it's not as big a gap as it was last week.
Right.
I moved West Mecklenburg up just because this is a power poll, and I think that West has got the things that can hurt Catholic. I think Catholic can do damage to West, but I think West might be able to do a little more damage to Catholic, and Catholic's at number 5. So.
Okay. For me, I got West Mech at number 6 this week. Olympics at 7. They had a bye. Vance also with a bye, moved up a little bit to number 8. Providence with their victory over East Mex at number 9, and Rocky River is at number 10. West Mech, to me, are obviously very potent offensively. They haven't played a real tough team yet. They got Garinger coming up. We'll talk about that. That's really not going to tell us too much.
No.
But 2 weeks they got that matchup with Independence, and I think that could be an interesting one. But Olympic has got a big game this week with Independence. And if Independence is not careful, that could be a trap game. You can't take Olympic lightly. Vance, young team, but they're up and coming. And the one, Rocky River, is still sort of an enigma, offensively especially. Thought they'd be a little higher, but right now I have to keep them at number 10.
Yeah, I think for the most part, we're kind of close with these. I did drop Butler out of the top 5, so I begin my next group with Butler,
Okay.
Vance, Olympic, Rocky River, and Providence. And to me, I think, quite honestly, Vance was close to being number 5 in my poll.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Vance, because I kind of left that scrimmage with Vance Butler, saying my donut money would be on Vance if they were to play that Friday night. But I thought Butler would get a little better after that, and they didn't really show everything in that scrimmage. Well, it turns out they did, because they didn't look much different in the game than what I saw in the scrimmage as far as where problems were at.
Right.
Mallet Creek exploited that edge, very, very effectively, as did Vance in that scrimmage, if you remember.
Yes.
So Vance is like right on that edge. You got Olympic a little higher than me. I'm kind of holding off because I think there's a few questions Olympic has to answer. But I believe this group is really tight. I have Rocky River than Providence.
Right.
So we kind of flip those, but Rocky River is an enigma for sure. And I'm probably giving you guys more than I should because it may turn out at the end of the day Providence is a better team, but I'm still holding out.
11 through 15 moved Argentine up with their victory over Myers Park, which was impressive to me. Myers Park, they're at number 12. They're 0-2, but I think they're a good 0-2. They lost 2 3-point ball games to pretty good ball teams. Hopewell's at 13. We're still trying to figure out where they are. I know Coach Jenkins said that the program isn't where it needs to be, in his opinion, but we're still. We got them in that middle area. Barry had a bye there at number 14, and I keep North Meck at number 15. For them to hold Independence to 42, I think says a lot about them. I think they're a scrappy bunch. They got a lot of heart, and they're better than I thought they would be at this point.
Yeah, Matt, we have the same ranking for these teams.
Right.
Of course, Argyle edging out Myers Park. I do think Myers Park is a very good 0-2 team, probably the best 0-2. I would say certainly the best 0-2 team out of this group. Ardrey did surprise with the win. They moved up big. I think I had them somewhere last week in that 16-17 spot.
Okay.
North Meck edges out South Meck. I was kind of impressed with South Meck holding Rocky River to one offensive touchdown, but I'm also kind of impressed with North Mecklenburg holding Independence to 42. Yeah, I know 42-0 is a blowout, but guys, could have been a lot worse. I'm certain.
Yeah.
We don't know why it wasn't, but
right. 16 through 20, the final tier. I got South Meck. Like you just said, they're improving every week so far. Harding's at 17. I think they're the best of the last four here in terms of overall talent and ability on both sides of the ball. I got East Meck at 18. They put up 22 points against Providence, which, hey, that's improvement. Definitely from getting shut out against West Meck the week before. I got West Charlotte at 19 and Garinger at 20 to round it out for me.
yeah, for me, I was South Meck, Harding, West Charlotte, East Meck, Garinger. West Charlotte is a real mystery to me. I did put them over East Meck, but to be quite honest with you, that might be because I forgot to move it up in my spreadsheet, because East scoring 22 is kind of impressive.
Right.
Harding's a team that could potentially strike up into that next tier.
I think they have a chance. When they play South Meck later on in the conference, that'll be a good game.
Exactly.
A good measuring stick for them.
I'm looking at Harding, South Meck, and Berry. The outcome of those are going to probably push one of those teams up in, or keep those teams up in the top 15.
Exactly. And that's our week 3 CMS Best to Last. Comment. You guys are posting yours on the forums. Next week we may share a couple of reader or poster CMS Best to Last, and get you guys a little shine, because you guys do a good job as well.
I agree. We thank you for doing that. It really helps us get a view of some other people's views on how things look.
Yeah.
Some of you are east side slanted, some of us are west side slanted. It does help us to balance out, and also keeps us in check with, we might be making the right kind of picks. So thanks, guys.